EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Double. Hey, back up. Orange. 35.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. This one caught by Crowder. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Double.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Wide open receiver complete. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it looks like Steeler football. It is. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
First carry for James Conner, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And shedding through the tackle. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Reuben Foster leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They're looking at a first and goal from about the 9. following the fumble recovery. Smith. And he's got his man. That's Crowder for the Redskins touchdown. Jamison Crowder, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, it's a Gruden family trait to be aggressive, and Jay's going to go for 2 here.
15. Let's go.
They're going to try and run. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football or the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that's complete to Jesse James. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Now Roethlisberger going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Goes underneath for Bell. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it here. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. And here come the Redskins now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Back up. Hey, lock in.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
66.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Here's Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump off. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Now Roethlisberger on first down. This is caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 30 yards. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And Hill running right through it. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Hey, gun. Check. Hey, back up. Yep, rip.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
We got 4. 52. 35. 15, yeah. 52.
They'll run with Thompson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
15, yeah. Hey, back up. Good list. Orange.
Play action. It's Smith. His throw incomplete. The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning.
52. 35. Wide. Get wide. No, right. Yellow. Right, left. Check. Right 42.
Throwing on third down, Smith. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 1:55 to go in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break.
Settle down, huh? Front.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Chris Thompson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Well, it's a Gruden family trait to be aggressive, and Jay's going to go for 2 here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. On the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. Bell sheds him off. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 40 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Ben to throw again. His pass caught at the 4. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Hey, let's roll. Tiger. Hey, back up, back up, back up, back up. Liz. 15, yeah.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Out to the left. It's complete to Dodson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
5. You got 50.
They go play action here on first down. This one complete to Jordan Reed. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Smith now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10.
Settle down, huh? Check your backer, check your backer. Hey, back up, back up, back up, back up. Regular.
Off of play action, here's Smith. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Tiger. Liz. Lock. We're left. Let's go.
Again, Smith. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's go. 15. Hey, back up. Hey, slot. Double. Good Liz. Orange.
On 3rd down, Smith. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Double. Shake it, Humphrey. Block. Hey, back up. Slot.
They're going to go for it. It's Smith. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll fake it. Now Smith. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Tremendous field position there, and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Hey, back up.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's got his man. That's Crowder for the Redskins touchdown. Jamison Crowder, as the first half is winding down. Then the Redskins are going to take the lead. And the Steelers signal for another timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Well, it's a Gruden family trait to be aggressive, and Jay's going to go for 2 here. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Steelers set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Roethlisberger now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this one is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Smith-Schuster now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense a good chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a second down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Smith and the Redskins will come up now first and 10 at their own 15.
Double. Hey, back up. Orange. Turn left. Hey, slot. Hey, slot.
After the interception, here's Smith. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Smith now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down.
Hey, back up. Rip loose.
Here's Smith. Off play action. And it's hauled in by Dodson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And that one results in 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Hey, back up.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
Great 15. Hey, back up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Hey, back up. Liz.
From the gun, here's Smith. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Ryan Shazier coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be fourth down. On fourth down, Smith. It's brought in by Dodson. Jackson. Touchdown, Washington. Josh Jackson, 44 yards. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice two-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Hey, back up, back up, back up, back up. Slot, 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 slot. Regular. Let's go, 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 go.
Off play action. Smith. And it's intercepted at the goal line. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Steelers' offense now, they head back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump off. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Now Roethlisberger on first down. He's going deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 36 yards. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Steps away to his left. Goes underneath for Bell. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. First and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down. Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right? This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Redskins on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, back up, back up, back up, back up. Liz, huh, Liz. Right there.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Sean Davis with a pick. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Now Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stacy McGee in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Jack 16. AV.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's got Rodgers. And a loose football. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on 4th down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Focus.
Ben to throw again. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. Here's Roethlisberger. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3 and not giving up 6.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Redskins are going to win the football game. So out now come the Redskins. They'll run it now out of the gun. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Back up, back up, back up, back up. 12. Good list. Orange.
Throwing now, Smith. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. And the Steelers signal for another timeout, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Smith now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Now to the left, it's complete to Dodson. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Hey, back up.
They go play action here on 1st down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Ryan Kerrigan in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And he's caught right at the 10-yard line. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
They'll look to throw, and they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So 15 ticks remaining as they line up for the onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Redskins, and that should just about do it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Smith going to throw it. pitch. It's Crowder. A gain of 6 there on first. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Tiger. Rip.
Smith completes it right side to Dodson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Well, I know it points to this when you wanted to close your eyes.